Hello everybody, in today's video I am going to be ranking every single Minecraft biome up to the recent version, which would be 26.2, and ranking them on a tier list, in my opinion, from best to absolute trash. So the first biome on the list is badlands. So here we have a badlands biome. It's not really the easiest to survive in. No, honestly, I don't really like the badlands. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing really special towards it. I'm surprised they haven't removed it. I think if the community could vote on a biome to remove, it would probably be this one. Which means badlands is just going to go straight to trash. And I think we're just going to take these badlands with them. This is a desert. This is one of the bigger ones as it goes on for like a lot of blocks. I quite like deserts because the spawn rates are pretty good and they have their own special desert temples, which can either give you good loot or bad loot. They also have pretty good rates for villages, like that one over there. Though the villages may not always be as good, it's still nice to have one close by if you're in a desert. The desert for me gets an okay, just because I don't personally like being in the desert. Because mob spawns aren't that great, but everything else spawns quite nice. Here we have a savannah. I don't really like this one, just because the wood isn't that great. Honestly, I just don't really like the wood. Spawn rates are just kind of like every other forest biome. I feel like they could have had a lot more opportunity with the savannah, but yeah, I guess to me it's just another forest biome that I go through. So for me, that's just gonna go in meh, because I don't mind it, but I don't know. I don't really like it. Along with the shattered savannas. Stony Peaks is our next one, and honestly, they don't really do much. Again, not a lot of the biomes do. I'd probably put a base here if I was trying to hide from people. The emerald spawns are quite nice if you're just down the road from a village like this one is. This one has quite frequent emerald spawns, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, unless I was making a castle or hiding from someone, I wouldn't really be here. And with that, I'll give Stony Peaks meh, because there's not really much you can do with them. Here we have a jungle. They're quite annoying to get through, in my opinion, with all the trees. And then again, with the trees, it's pretty easy to get a decent amount of wood if you're trying to get some. And it's not that bad of a wood type in a jungle either. I'm honestly going to give the jungles a bad and bamboo jungle a meh. So for mushroom islands, I actually give these a pretty high rating because I like how no enemies can spawn on them, and I also just like mushroom cows. I think they're a nice addition, though they don't add anything much else to the game other than being a cow with mushrooms on its back. I just find it more pleasing aesthetically. Also, this might be the smallest mushroom island ever. So mushroom islands for me, just for being pleasing and also not having any foes on them, I'll give them a good. Now, I don't even need to check out the oceans because I've been through them way too many times, and I just went through them going through the mushroom island, and they're honestly bad. I don't like having to go through them, and I don't like drowns or those guys that give you mining fatigue that I can't remember the name of. The next one is a beach, which I also don't need to rate really. Beach, honestly, the same as a desert but a lot smaller, so that just automatically gets one up for me because the deserts are just sometimes too big. A river, I mean, it's just kind of meh. It's just kind of meh, but it goes above everything, so. Now, this might be a little crazy, but honestly, Stony Shores are pretty good. I actually appreciate them a lot, because not only are they are they your first sign of land if you're out on a boat. But most of the time, these places are where you get your stone from when you first start a world. So maybe I'm a little bit biased, but stony shores are pretty nice. And they're gonna get a good from me. Now obviously, I feel like everyone knows this, plains is just gonna go straight up there, sunflower plains being below it. Reason being, plains is just the perfect place for a base. With all of the flat areas, it's just the easiest. And sunflower plains is only below it because having to remove sunflowers is just a bit irritating. Swamp can just go straight into trash, along with the mangrove swamps. I think that's the only swamp there is. Reason being, they don't really add any purpose into the game other than more blocks. I don't like swamps, they're just kind of pointless in my opinion. Dark oak forest. Now, I really like dark oak has to be one of my top 5 woods, and that's why it's up at good. No notes really. Pale garden. Pale garden's gonna get an okay from me, just because I really like the wood and I love building with it, but I hate the creakings and I just can't really be bothered with it. Forest is gonna go in amazing because main place where you'll find oak, and oak is just really good. I love oak. Flower forest, I'm actually going to put in meh, because I'm not really ever looking for flowers unless I need dye, and that isn't really a lot. Birch is going to go into okay, but last, because I don't really like birch, but it overtops things like, I forgot what it's called, but like the savannah wood, because honestly I just don't really like the orange wood. I would prefer birch over savannah wood. Meadow is going to go in amazing because it's basically just the texture inside of plains. Cherry grove, perfect. Such a cinematic biome, and even better if it's your spawn because it's just chef's kiss. And this is coming from someone that doesn't even really like pink that much. Now, the dappled forest, honestly I haven't actually seen the dappled forest yet because I don't really play in the modern versions, but honestly I'm liking the colours, and I think that's another kind of white wood, so I'm gonna put it in okay until I hear otherwise. So I've actually had to look up what taiga is. It's basically spruce. It's got spruce wood. I was honestly confused, I didn't know it was called this, but spruce is pretty good, so it's gonna go in good along with the mega taiga. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Windswept extreme hills, bad. Gravelly hills, trash. Snowy plains, bad because of powdered snow, but they used to be quite nice. Ice spikes, trash. Frozen river, I'll give it, no, I'm gonna put this bad. I'm gonna give frozen ocean meh because of, actually no, let me swap these, because on a frozen river it's completely frozen and it's really good for boat racing, but frozen ocean is not. So grove is just more spruce, so I'll just put it in okay because I don't like spruce as much. Snowy slopes is going exactly why, it's same reason as the snowy plains. Snowy taiga, I can't be bothered with the snow sometimes. Frozen peaks sucks. Jagged peaks is okay. Dripstone cave could sometimes have some pretty good ores. Lush cave, perfect. Love the lush cave. And you can get axolotls. The sulfur caves, haven't seen, but they honestly just kind of look a bit bad. Deep dark, I don't like wardens, but aesthetic wise, I like the free builds, so I'm gonna put it in meh. Nether wastes, it's just red, it's just a lot of red, along with the crimson forest. I like the warped forest because I like the idea of blue wood, but no one's really using it, so I'll put it in meh. Silsan Valley, trash. Like, bottom trash. I hate getting slowed down on this while being chased by 15 piglins. It's horrible. Along with basalt. I don't know how to say it. I think it's basalt. But horrible as well. The amount of times I've fallen into lava over these things. Hate it. The end, honestly, amazing. And the end islands, also amazing. They're just peak. They're just peak. Yeah, I kind of just stopped showing a lot of them because a lot of them have been in the game for like years now. So I feel like you wouldn't really need to show them after that point. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my ranking, and I'm sorry if any of them, I don't know, like offended you, but it's my opinion. And if you agree, hit that sub button. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye!